Hey, Walrus first? No way. Very nice, man. Welcome, dude. All right. Do I have any solo raid? I did that earlier today, actually. Wolverine, how you doing, man? Welcome in, guys. Just let me post a tweet real quick. Mr. Beast is launching his own theme park in Saudi Arabia. That's crazy. Sorry, Twitter is an easy place to get distracted. Let me make an actual... Hey, everyone. Come and watch me throw fights in the event quest. Thanks. Thank you for your attention to this matter. If you know, you know. You know? Sorry, guys, hold on. I have to tweet so that people know that I'm live. I should have scheduled that to go out instead, but that's okay. Okay, there we go. So we're definitely all going to Beast Land, of course. Why would we not? Okay. Did I get my egg? I did, yes. Also, what's up, Charles? How you doing? Alright, guys. So I know you get a thing for opening the egg, but I kind of feel like we have to protect the egg. You know? Like, the original egg has been, like, sacrificed. I feel like we need to do all we can. We've been given a second chance. I feel like we have to keep this one alive. It might be difficult. I really hope the game doesn't, like, force open it or anything, but I just want to hold it and see if anything happens. I feel like that is the move. Like, I know it gives you some sort of, like, thing if you open it, but I'm not doing it. I can't bring myself to do it, chat. I can't do it. Okay. Well, let's just hop right back into EQ. I'm not sure if it's still bugged or not. I think it is. Not 100% sure, though. You're going to open it, Charles? Oh, man. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I truly am. Truly, truly am. Alright, this is the skill one. Wonderful. Spidey, what's up, dude? First mod in here. Oh, I hate Mixmaster. So, disorient, incinerate, or shock. Or just, like, evade counter, I guess. Probably just use Shang-Chi for Unstoppable Colossus, I'm thinking. Yeah, that seems like a good move. Let's go with Shang-Chi first. Your partner opened a 7-star and got you a new Corvus. Nice! Also welcome in, Cade. Yes, protect the egg, Walrus. Protect it. The Mystic Lane was super lame. Good to know. Travis, do you know if it's still bugged to where you have to take a... I guess we'll find out very shortly if it still is, huh? Never mind. Okay, Shang-Chi, there you are. Alright, let's rip through this. The sooner we're done with this, the sooner we can open some crystals, you know? Hopefully by lame that's like a good thing, like it's really easy. That would be nice. We wouldn't have to like try our booties off. Might as well fire up that. Are we running out? Yep. We got some boosts in the overflow. Alrighty. There used to be a bug where you couldn't choose a skill champion in this quest. What? I totally blocked, but okay. Whatever. It's not. Okay. But the path without nodes is still there. Got it. All right, I could have restarted, but it's only 15%. You pulled a 4th gallon dupe? Oh, I'm so sorry, Spidey. I just read that. I'm sorry. Dude, the Titan, you should just give up on the Titan. It's never going to treat you right. It's sad, but it's true. Let's see, we had CGR on this one, I believe. Let's use... Man, they really don't want you to be able to use a whole lot of champs, huh? Let's just use Hitmonkey, I guess. Well, he's not bleed. You can't bleed CGR. Dude, let's use our Falcon. Goated. By lame, it wasn't enjoyable. Oh, because you have a smaller roster. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Why do they consistently make the skill quest like my least favorite? Actually, wait a minute. No, never mind. This one is definitely, I think, worse than how it was before. That was a big crit, though. Alright, this is probably enough. Okay, we're good. He's Disorient's Preventive Aid, also his Assassin Cunning Prince Miss. Yeah, he is good for this, yeah. I just didn't want to use him against CGR because I want to be able to bleed the champion I take him in against. Yeah, Walrus, that compensation package takes forever to get through, man. Tech and skill are significantly bad because the classes are weak. Half of them don't benefit. Yeah, that's kind of like the worry I've had. I got to go through Daredevil Hell's Kitchen, I'm pretty sure is who it was. Let's go with... Let's do K Bishop. There's probably better fights for her, but... No, I agree. I'm a little bit worried about the tech one. Because I only use... Hold on. Like crossbones for everything. There's no way that corner carries. Yeah. I think he's dead now, though. Oh, okay, Bishop is a beast, man. Yeah, Bastion is such a good champ overnight. Definitely one of my favorite tech champions right now. Skill path was your least favorite so far. Tech seems easy, even if the champ can trigger the node. That's true. It is kind of for extra damage. Alright, we got Gladiator. Let's see. He's gonna be going unstoppable. Do I have anyone? I guess Cheel, probably. And I can just use, like, her special one. Yeah. Might be kind of obnoxious. She would be good to use later, honestly, but oh well. If I only have to use a few revives for this, I'll be happy. Wait, does Shield like counter evade or something? I guess. Oh my gosh, she reaches that. Let's go. Not that one though. Dang it. I messed up the spacing. It's alright, we're still cooking. There we go. I didn't mess it up that time. Okay. Not too bad. Yeah, I really should have saved her for later. Or like her heals. Oh well. Beta's up 7-0. That's surprising to me, man. The Raiders are not a good football team. To be fair, though, I do think that the Broncos are really overrated this year. I don't think they've... I mean, they got like a few good wins here and there, but nothing that is like super crazy to me. Alright, King Groot. It's so annoying that they have a lot of like stun shrugging champions. Let's see. I might just use Okoye. Actually, no. Scratch that. Let's go with... Actually, I want to save Nick Fury for later. Oh boy. I guess we'll use Bullseye. Seems like a fun one. Oh my gosh, Wolverine, you're a psycho. I actually had the thought while I was doing that path. I was like, dude, I can't bring in North Star for this. Otherwise, it's going to be like a hard time. All right, this is big brain. Don't worry. Okay, I did that, chat, because that armor break is now permanent. Okay, hear me out, and I can get free willpower heals this entire fight. It's smart, it's smart. Oh, what? No, I didn't have the buff thing. Big sad. I thought Bullseye had his evade counter thing. The green thingamajig. Okay, he has it right now. Okay, I guess it was on cooldown at the time. Gonna be a long fight? Oh, it's not too bad. Not too bad. I kind of want it to be a long fight, though. See? Full yellow bar. That's the strat, guys. If you need health and you're fighting King Groot, if you just take that last hit of the special one, while he has a Fury, okay, because otherwise the armor break will expire. While he has a Fury, you just take that last hit, and that armor break is permanent, as long as you don't have a shrugging champion. Use Nick Fury for King Groot. Worked out really well. You let yourself die and finish the fight. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to use Nick Fury yet. I want to wait until I have like lower health. Okay, who am I fighting here? Sable. Oh man, and they have Agent Venom on this path. Filthy. Okay, I will go with, let's see. Who should we go with? Let's burn Hit Monkey right here. Why not? They beat the Eagles and the Broncos didn't even play good. Yeah, I think the Eagles have kind of like had a hard time figuring out their identity this season, though. To be fair. Hit your shock mines. Not in this one. If in classic mode you can, Shade. No, this one you have to change out after every fight, and you don't get to heal either. I wish, that'd be awesome. I would totally like run this entire quest with like Okoye or something if I could. It would be nice. All right, Agent Venom is gonna be like kind of annoying, I think. Shrugger of debuffs that he is. Who do we go with here? We'll go with Patriot, absolute unit of a champ. No. I don't want to use Aegon. I want to save Nick Fury still. We could do... No, because Mixmaster still works even if you're attacking the block, so I don't think Valkyrie would work that well. Yo, Bastion in the house. Welcome in, dude. Oh my gosh. Welcome in. You absolute unit. Well, she's Kingpin, I guess. The one and only. Been traveling all day? Oh my gosh, you're finally in Vancouver? Nice. That's awesome. Dude, that's such a slow-moving projectile. So happy. Dude, I bet you're on cloud 9. I'm happy you won. Nobody was more deserving of it, honestly. Nobody put in like near the amount of like blood, sweat, and tears. Kingpin's not too bad for this, honestly. Because you're blocking a lot, but doesn't really matter. I really want to know what number 2 had, Wolverine. Also, guys, if you could go ahead and drop a like on the stream, the earlier the better, just so the YouTube algorithm knows that this stream is absolutely baller and that this community is awesome sauce. Do the nodes change at all? Oh, hey, look, we're at the no node section. Is it only for these 2 fights? I think it is. Everything else is back to normal. Cool. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Oh, sick, dude. And Anti-Venom and Guardian are both vanilla fights. Okay. Well, sick. I guess I can just ignore Mixmaster. We love to see that. Okay, then. I will choose... Let's use Yelena, maybe? No. No, this calls for a Patriot, I think. This calls for Patriot. He would have actually been better to use later because I forget he has free willpower, but that's okay. Number 2 is like 10 mil? Yeah, so you way overdid it then, huh? I mean, it's better to be safe than sorry. I think you probably... I mean, it would suck if you put all that time in and actually didn't get it, you know? Totally intentional, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they definitely did this on purpose. I mean, they maybe didn't fix it on purpose just because, like, the first day was bugged, so... Maybe they thought, like, we'll just throw them a bone. That's my maybe guess, I guess. Oh, I didn't have my reversal up? What in the hay? Oh, I'm upset. I could have sworn that puppy was active. Oh, well. Oh, well. So, Tim, are you all done then with everything? Okay, I do have the reversal. Attack me, please. Attack me, please. Are you coward? Are you scared, Electra? Or, I mean, I don't blame you. Seriously? I'll just heal. It's fine. What the dude? She must be like failing the reversal or something in her kit. Oh, it's if you have a debuff. That makes sense. That makes sense. Electra is like such a nothing burger of a champion. For the most part, I just assume she has like no abilities. But that makes sense. That being said, like, is it a percentage-based fail? Because I'd be actually surprised if she did it twice in a row. Good thing she hits like a wet noodle. It literally doesn't matter. If I wanted to stay in this quest, I could regen all the way. That's sad. I just wanted to do Patriots reversal is all. Is that too much to ask? You've been getting a lot more specials into your block. I don't know that I've really noticed anything too different. I mean, there's definitely those like main culprits that always seem to do that. Like Mysterio, Enchantress does it a lot. Bishop is pretty happy with it as well. But outside of like the normal champions that tend to do that, I haven't noticed anything. Welcome in, by the way. I have noticed the AI having some cracked out reaction time that like I felt it yesterday. Somebody was saying Legacy was saying the same thing on his stream. But it does seem like they're getting like insane intercepts and like stuff like that. Cyclops Red Team just did it. He might be one of the champ. I don't fight him enough to know if his AI is like special. It might be though. Very well could be. Number 3 was 7.5. Fourth was 7.1. Dang. I mean, I'm not super surprised just because how high I got. I didn't have even 1 million. So I guess that makes sense. I'm actually glad there's these champions that don't have to use the node at all. Because like we were saying earlier, it is very restrictive. Oh, bologna sandwich. That was totally a parry there. Oh, well. There we go. I got that one. But way to go, WAP. Way to leave it all on the field, man. It was like super fun seeing like some salt in the main Discord server for Mcoc. Because I was like, man, that's my mod right there. They're trying to smack talk. They're also peanut butter and jelly. It's insane. Aw, rip. I actually don't know if the special 3 does anything if you use the thing before. Not really, it looks like. I guess I could be attacking into the shield more. Get me, like, willpower healing. I forgot Cap does that. We can be tactical about this, chat. WAP was getting smack talked. It was literally, it was pretty much just one guy that I was seeing. But he was just, like, so mad at, like, he's like, come on, he's like, it's an exploit and all this. And I'm like, dude, any sort of, like, careful reading of that quest, you would have known that, I mean, that he was just playing by the rules. I mean, you were awarded points for killing the bounty, not completing the bounty quest. And then they explicitly tell you, if you quit out of the quest, your bounty thing will be refunded to you. I mean, what else is there really to it? Like, it just was obvious to me. I mean, you can obviously make the judgment call that that's definitely not their intention. But hey, dude, they made the mistake. That's how the event was worded. That's their bad. You know? The collector, nice. Got the collector in here, hardcore, man. If you want to climb the mountains between France and Spain, you'll need strong legs and a good Pyrenees. That's an intellectual one, caveman. I like that. You know what? I've actually never heard of the Pyrenees, but I get the idea. All right, this Groot. I think he was he back with the nodes. Okay. Yep. I am Groot. I am Groot. I think I used Okoye for Groot actually. Let's just use Okoye again. Why not? You're number 3? Oh my gosh. Number 3. Well, congrats, man. That's awesome. I wish the rewards for you guys were better, honestly. For, like, an event where everyone in the game participated, I kind of, like... I don't know, man. I would have expected them to, like, shower down rewards from above, you know? Like, I'm talking, like, Nexus crystals and stuff. And then a generic rank 4, not like a founder's rank 4. I think that's a little weird. Whoa, caveman coming out of left field. Very nice. The sudden aggression. Oh my goodness. Okay, Doctor Strange. Dr. Peculiar himself. Let's go with... I don't know, I guess we can use Jabari here. Why not? Number 1 and number 3. Hey, man, I attract podium finishers. What can I say? But that is actually crazy. If true. I mean, we have no way of confirming the collector of the contest, but... $5, I miss, like, but a special 1 dex. It's so weird to me. I hate the, like, camera change. You should go for number 1 on an event like that if there's another one. Yeah, that's true. You could. I mean, you'd have to be off work for, like, an entire month if it was, like, a realm event like this one. That might be a little bit of a taller task. I need to get up to his special too. I just want to keep ensnare on him. Charles would be disappointed. I mean, I could always... Oh, I guess I have my hunt active right now. Oh, he's totally cooked, though. You'd also have to be... It would also have to be an event that's not pay to win. That's, like, what is kind of a struggle thing. Would the old Strange be considered broken? No, I don't think so. Not at all. Maybe at a 7-star rarity, but we wouldn't really know how that would look. I doubt it, though. There's champions that do way more crazy things nowadays. Let's go with Elsa Bloodstone. Yeah, dude, I feel sorry for anyone with a government job right now, man. In America, obviously. Assuming you're one of the people that are negatively impacted by the shutdown. I think it's actually insane. They employ you to help run the country they govern, and then they can't get their acts together and agree on things. So you actually just... all this work you've done for them, and then they're like, yeah, psych, you're actually not getting paid now. Way to pay us back. Well, I say us, I don't work for the government, but... Ooh, Cold Snap actually, you're gonna be clutch, though. Oh, this is such an annoying defender on this. All right, we're getting going though. If Nimrod and Absman are coming, you got hope. I honestly, like, yeah, Absorbing Man was a champion I thought we'd probably never see as a 7-star, let alone, like, anytime soon. But I guess maybe they thought since Human Torch is in the game, and we have, like, Count Nefaria and, like, Spider-Woman, that it would be okay. They never plan on... Yeah, who knows, man. But I don't want to talk politics, so... let's not talk about any more of that. I just wanted to express my sympathies. Alright, Drax also has the nodes. I could use Nick Fury, but again, I don't have to. Let's go with Black Widow deodorant. Gear done. Man, I wish we could have started this stream off with like an insane crystal opening like we did yesterday. That was electric. Speaking of electric, I'm using Black Widow Deadly Origin, LOL. It has kind of felt that way, one guy. They definitely played it a little fast and loose, it seems. Dude, maybe this was all designed. Maybe they fumbled the champion rebalance on purpose so that we could have Absman for Banquet. They're playing like 4D chess. Because maybe they thought without the balance program, people would like really question Absorbing Man. I don't know. You're saving... yeah, dude, he looks pretty sweet, Paviter. Pravarker. Someone taught me how to say that once, and I already forgot. I'm so sorry. Let's go with Crossbones. Why not? Not looking forward to Guardian, though. Throw it, buddy. Throw it. Throw it. There we go. The travel speed on the anti-venom spear always really throws me off. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. All right. Bingo, bango, bongo. Speaking of insane openings, your sty fully expressed itself today. It was quite a relief. Like, are you you're talking like those man, how would you describe a sty? It's almost like a zit that's kind of painful, just not quite a zit, right? Isn't that kind of a sty, or like it's some sort of like weird like inflammation of a certain area? I've had some of those. It's not fun. I'm glad you are doing better, though. He's goated. You barely know how to use him when you get 200k special twos. Dang. Silk is good for incursions. Yeah. Truth. Speaking of eyes being swollen shut, though. Dude, I got, there was this one time I was celebrating my birthday party, okay? And, we were playing, like, volleyball or something. And someone hit it like a psycho, so the ball kind of, like, took off, right? And I was going to get it. And a freaking wasp flew straight into my eye, stung me, like, 4 times, all the way around my eyeball. And my eye was swollen shut while I was celebrating my birthday. Can you believe how horrible that is? Probably one of the worst things ever, man. And the fact that it was like during my birthday party made it even worse. Yeah, I'm not really sure what causes a sty to form. I'm not a dermatologist or a doctor. I do know they suck, though, man. I'm glad that, like, you got rid of it, though. That probably helps your MCOC a lot. Dude, think of how much better you'll be at Battlegrounds. And you are already a beast. While we're on the topics of like zits and like stuff in places we would rather them not be, have you guys ever got a zit like inside of your ear? That is awful. Because you like constantly just want it gone. But if you poke at it at all, it just kills. It's just so uncomfortable, man. Or like right there, like right on the tip of your nose, like kind of on the inside, that is also extremely painful. Zits are the worst. I'm sorry. I know that's kind of a gross topic for some. Dude. Ugh. Also, this fight could go good or could go bad. Who knows? The first time I used Venom, so let's just use Venom again. I think he goes unblockable, right? If I misremember. And then I have to whiff attacks to get power. I tried the start off with a light attack strat, and it did not work. Oh, that's right. And then he'll get rooted. I remember now. That is like the slowest moving thing ever. Accidental intercept. Let's go. Bro, my A button stuck. That was so sad. That was so sad. Okay, big assault battery value, though. Okay, that probably KOs. Yep. Not too bad. We ate the combo at the beginning because I tried to start with the light, which I never do, but... Edge of the lip? Ooh, I don't know that I've ever had a zit on the edge of my lip, believe it or not. Stuff gets clogged up, you now go crazy on your eyelids. Soap in the shower. Used to avoid soap around the eyes. I've actually... Dude, I can genuinely say I don't know that I have ever soaped around my eyes. I should wash my face, though. I just... I don't know. I feel like taking my hands without soap and just doing this a couple times. That's good enough, right? I've never really thought about it, honestly. But if that is what causes a sty, maybe I should start doing that. You hate getting them on your armpit. Okay, I have never gotten a zit on my armpit, but that sounds awful. That sounds genuinely horrible. Although, I do know one thing. If you get a lot of zits and stuff, it's good to, like, periodically wash your sheets. That can be, like, a huge, huge source of, like, acne and stuff. Like, not cleaning your, like, pillowcase and stuff frequently enough. Learn from you. Start washing the F out of my eyelids. Maybe, dude. I just don't like getting soap in my eye, man. That feeling sucks. On Sunday, I'll be able to rank 5 your 6-star Storm. Dude, that'll be fun. Storm does some juicy, juicy damage. All right, what quest are you? I think, is this the science one? No, this one's the tech one. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Are there any, like, really troublesome fights? Wiccan could be annoying. Other than that, I don't see anything that's like too crazy. Okay. Who do we want to start off with against Diablo here? Let's go with let's use Iron Man. Actually, no. Let's use Shuri. Let's just like use a 6-star. This is like super free, basically. I mean, Diablo is not like the craziest to fight. So, you've never used soap in 20,000 years and you've never had a sty? Dude. You know what they say, correlation does mean causation. You raise a good point. Yes. I mean, I don't know that that's super TMI, Spidey. After talking about eyeball zits, I think skin tags are pretty tame. Yeah, I've had a skin tag or two in the past. I've looked up like a couple different ways to get rid of them. They have like skin tag removal, like over-the-counter stuff you can buy. That being said, I've never really used it. There was one thing I read online though that like, if you just kind of like, I don't know, like twist it a few times a day or like every so often, like the skin tag will kind of like fall off for reasons unknown. I guess just like that small amount of like disturbance every once in a while is enough to make it like fall off and go away. I'm not here giving medical advice or anything, but that did work for me, so. I've also heard if you take some like iodine and like put it on a band-aid, you can put it over your skin tag and sometimes that'll be enough for it to drop off. So who knows, man? That could be a move. Oh, you have a skin tag on your neck? Yeah, you could try the iodine thing. I mean, like I said, I'm not a doctor, but... Okay, Where is... I'm actually blind. Ironheart's Incinerate. Oh, wait, no. Iron Man can be Incinerate immune, right? Yeah, we'll use Iron Man. I don't know. He should work, I think. If not, oh well. And we'll just die to Wiccan. Just got done with Classic? Yeah, dude, Classic was actually pretty enjoyable. I didn't mind it at all. Good luck on your weekend run, though. I should not have parried there, but oh well. Or maybe I can. I guess Neutralize doesn't work for Iron Man's armor up. I did not know this. I clearly am still really unfamiliar with Iron Man's game. This might just kill him, honestly. Nope. Close, though. Dang it, I whiffed on that last one. That was easy. Ironheart? Yeah, I thought about using Ironheart here, but Iron Man actually destroyed. Your uncle tied fishing string around a mole on his leg, trying to choke it off. Just pure agony for weeks. Yeah, I think like that or dental floss, like you can do. If it's a mole, though, moles I think are a lot harder to get rid of. Skin tags, though, I'm pretty sure you can do that with. But yeah, it would just be painful. Skin, like, stuff like that is really painful just because it's so, like, sensitive. Alright, we got Howard the Duck. Hey! By the way, if you haven't gotten your egg in-game yet, guys, if you just go into your roster and you practice fight against Howard the Duck, you will be able to get your egg. Alright? Alrighty then. So don't forget. Don't forget. And then don't crack that open. You better not. That contains, like, the fate of the universe. Hashtag save the egg indeed. Hashtag egg lives matter. Hashtag do it for the egg. Hashtag. Come on. Howard! Look at Yondu just beasting, by the way. Look at how big the ruptures get. Like, he's gonna be crazy at a 7-star, man. He's totally worth getting, I think, Cyber Monday. Unlike most things, yeah, you can practice fight. If you open the egg, you get something you need for the relic. Yeah, supposedly you get some alloy. I don't know if it's, like, officially confirmed, like, that's the only way to get the relic, though. I'm not sure. To be honest, I haven't done, like, a whole, like, crack ton of research on it. I just know that, like, it's a thing. Oh, no! When the defender is knocked down, their crit resist is increased. That's, like, pretty I'd say. Ironheart. Let's go ahead and use Ironheart? No, I'm just kidding. Let's use Gilly. Yeah, why not? Think saving eggs is dumb. You think Brian Grant was dumb for waiting till last minute. You think everyone's dumb. You pop that egg immediately. Hey, I don't blame you, man. I'm just trying to honor the memory of our comrade. Eventually, I'm sure I'll end up opening it. I'm not, like, as committed. Like, if that is the only way to get the relic, I'm not above opening it. Because that relic looks really awesome. And I want... Oh, wait. Oh, I power burned her to the special 1. I was expecting the special 2. And I was like, dude, this is not the animation I thought. Dude, the thing I'm mad about is, like, it was his thing. Like, that was his bit. And then he just, like... I mean, he did it for the community, I guess. I think that was just, like, really planned behind closed doors, though. They probably had that planned for quite a while, I would guess. Things like that aren't just like impromptu. Like companies like Mcoc, they have things like planned for months in advance. That was definitely always going to be the move. Yeah, that'll be worth it if you can snag those, Charles. That would be good for your last little bit that you need for Mcoc. Worst way to do it? Yeah, just uploading the video of it was super sad. You know, people who believed him when he said he wasn't going to, and then they didn't bother opening their stuff, so they didn't get the rewards. I never even really thought about that. Milking it for views screwed some people over. Yeah, it was, yeah. I guess if you look at it from like that perspective, it's a little bit scummy. But I mean, I think there was like maybe ample time. Although, because I don't think it was like the very last like second he did it. But you would have had to have really caught the video within like a day of him posting it. Because I think it was the final day, maybe. I don't remember. It was too long ago for me, man. You finally got it, Lee? Nice, man. Very nice. We got the Joaquin on deck. Joaquin. Who do I want to go with for this guy? Maybe Guardian. I don't know. It was 6 hours before the event ended. Wow, I didn't know it was that close. I know it was like last minute-ish. I do remember that. Guess we'll use Howard the Duck. Why not? I don't know. I had already like opened all the... I was one of those guys that did the bare minimum to get the max rewards. Yeah, I can fill you in, Tim, for sure. So essentially, there's a YouTuber, Brian Grant, and he had an egg crystal. So you remember how there's like, they used to do fancy crystals for like different champions? Like when Howard the Duck and Venom the Duck came to the game, the like crystal icon was an egg. And like the crystal itself was an egg. Basically, Brian Grant was like me, and he hoarded a bunch of crystals. And one of those crystals that he had hoarded was the Howard the Duck and the Venom the Duck eggs. So he still had those crystals after like all these years, and they're just ridiculously old and whatnot. Anyway, so the lore of his channel, like everyone would always try to get him to open these eggs, right? But the lore was that like those eggs contained the entire Mcoc universe, and he couldn't break open the eggs. So like, and there had been people donating in the past to try to get him to open. Like, he was always so staunch, like anti-opening the eggs. So then we had an event in the contest where Kabam will periodically do these events to clean up their servers for people that hoard crystals, where each crystal you open is like another point in this event, okay? And it was a realm event, so it involved everybody. And it had gotten to the point where the event was about to end, and it didn't look like we were going to hit the max milestone, which was like a really juicy milestone. I don't remember exactly what it was. But Kabam sent him, like they did this whole theatrical thing where they sent him mail in the game telling him that if he opened these eggs, basically, it would auto-complete the entire event for everybody. So it would get us all the last milestone or whatever, because like I said, it was a really good milestone. I don't remember what it was, but I was certainly thankful that we got it. So anyway, it was this long drawn out thing. He made some videos on it. And then eventually he decided to open it, and he made this like big theatrical video about opening it, like, guys, I have to do it, and just all this other stuff. It's just like lore building, I guess. And that's like pretty much it, honestly. So he opened the egg. Everybody got like a shattered egg like profile picture. There was kind of a teaser that there would be more like in-game egg-related lore in the future. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, sorry, that's kind of a mouthful. That's like SparkNotes version, but yeah. Ah, man, I should have... I'm not playing Howard the Duck correctly here, but oh well. So yeah, basically channel lore, and then there was that... And then he, like, did a new account challenge after that, and then disappeared, and he's been, like, gone, like, MIA for, like, a year. And then, like, that teaser video at the end of last Kabam livestream was kind of, like, the first anyone's seen of him in a while. Which, I don't know why. I had expected that at the end of every Kabam livestream lately. I just had a feeling that there was going to be some sort of Brian Grant appearance. I thought either he would be, like, in some sort of, like, media after a livestream, or he would appear at Summoner Fest. That's my guess. And he still may appear at Summoner Fest, honestly. He still might. I would not be surprised to see that. Should have opened it 2 days. I thought he was gonna... I wanted him to just stick with it, caveman. Never open it. But eventually Kabam will force open old crystals because they're taking up server space. And, like, it eventually was probably gonna get force opened just as part of, like, needing to preserve the integrity of the game, I guess. Welcome back, Wop. Yeah, he made videos about it. They're like pretty, like I said, he quit shortly after, or disappeared, or who knows. It's all a mystery, but he used to stream a lot like me. Okay, what do we got? Guillotine? Cool. Yeah, he just, like, dropped off a cliff after he did, like, a new account challenge or something. Let's just go Warlock, I guess. Yeah, it was really, yeah. But there were a lot of people thinking there was, like, some big dilemma, and I was like, nah, he had already planned to open it. Like, there was an in-game profile picture sent to everybody. Like, that kind of stuff doesn't just appear out of thin air usually. I'm not cracking it open as a follower of the egg. I was anti-crack the egg before. So yeah, it's more just like I'm honoring the legacy of the egg, you know? Now, that being said, that Venom the Duck relic does look really juicy, and I am not... like, it would make Venom the Duck so much better. I'm very tempted to snag it, if that's the only way to get it. It would be really cool if Kabam, if there was an avenue open to people that wanted to save the egg to get that relic. Warlock is a beast, as usual. Okay, what is this last? This is just like normal nodes. There's no fancy one, I don't think. Bastion. It was pretty fun, though. I was, like, in his streams for all that stuff. This one, let's go with Choose. We could use King. That would be funny. No, let's not. Let's use War Machine. The machine. $18 watching, only 8 likes? Yo, you 10. Come on now. Hook me up. I need the likes. Give me the thumbs up, please. I plead. I beg of you. Do it for the egg. Literally, my moderator, the egg. Do it for him. He's got a Magneto action figure? That's dope, dude. Magneto's a pretty chill guy. All right, break its armor. Oh, I dexed way too early on that. That threw me off hecka bad. Oh my gosh, that was horrendous. Don't everybody look away, okay? Man, that was putrid. Oh well. Good thing I have revives I wouldn't otherwise use. Because there's nothing else to do other than EQ. You got rank 100,364, dude? That is unique. That is unique. I got the 147th. Myself. Alt today? We'll see where we're at when we're done with Elder difficulty. Maybe. There we go. There's the special one dex like it's supposed to happen. I don't want to deal with the unblockable though. Yeah, we'll see. What? That hit me? What? Dude, Bastion is not a hard defender. Okay. I suck. Rather, I suck with War Machine. Tim, come over and do this fight for me, please. The War Machine enjoyer. Man, I'm actually shocked that that hit me. I felt like I was across the moon, but I guess not. I guess not. Don't touch me. You also use War Machine? That's actually hilarious, dude. Yeah, I just don't know why this mother trucker has hit me so many times. Hello? Yeah, I don't think that, like, initial, like, shock thing has ever hit me. If I'm being honest, I don't actually know that I knew there was, like, a shock before that. Hardest special to Dex? Well, I mean, other than, like, the ones you just straight up can't Dex. For me, like, the one that, like, is pretty Dexable by a lot of people. I probably have the hardest time with Venom Special 2. For some reason, it's, like, impossible for me. Let's refresh the armor break. Bullseye? You can Dex the Bullseye Special 1. You can indeed. Alright, that fight was much better. I don't know why I couldn't have just done that the entire time, but it's alright. Yeah, I guess I don't really Dex the Bullseye Special 1. Usually when I'm fighting a Bullseye, I'm using a champion I can just block with, so I just don't care. Nag Special 2 and Wag Special 1. Yeah, that, like, invisible shockwave. I had trouble with that for the longest time as well. I am right there with you. No, that one can definitely be tricky. Use Penny, why not? And I still will, like, get clipped by it once in a while. Like, Magneto just, like, knows when to throw it, man. Like, when you're kind of dancing around trying to bait a special attack, they just know. Alright, you'll be dead in a special too, I think. But, like I said, the AI right now feels, like, super juiced. Or my reaction times are just, like, significantly lowered lately. I actually really love fighting with Penny Parker, by the way. I know she's mainly used as a defender, but I love that special too. It's so punishing not to Dex if you mess up. Yeah, it seems like it has a lot of block penetration. And if you're, like, crazy enough to use a metal champion, good luck. Alright, we have Eye Hulk here. For this guy, let's go ahead and we'll throw in our 6-star Ironheart. Grandmaster can make Unstoppable Colossus look like a top-tier champ. Dude, so could Ares. You want a Heimdall buff? Dude, I'd actually be so down for that. How would that work? Do you have any ideas for that, one guy? It would be really fun if he was a usable champion outside of just, like, being a workhorse for his synergies, or, you know. Okay, since he's unblockable, we wait the stun out. Rinse and repeat. He's got a pool noodle for a sword. True, though. And it sucks, dude. They make Heimdall look, like, super awesome in the MCU. And then, like, you come to this game hyped out of your mind that Heimdall is in it, and he's, like, one of the most underwhelming champions in the game. Critical bleed? That could be interesting. I feel like I imagine Heimdall more like inflicting rupture. Because he's like, I imagine him being like a strong, like, physical attacker. Man, life is hard when you're not, like, actually using the nodes. You haven't started it at all, dude? I don't blame you. You have an entire month. I'd be, like, so MCOC'd out. Almost there. Final milestone was just a single exalted. Shouldn't have opened the egg. Oh, you're talking about the Oh, you went back and watched Brian's video. I didn't know it was a single exalted crystal. I think at the time, weren't 7 stars still kind of like barely being rolled out? Or no, that was a year ago. We had 7 stars. Why was it such a big deal? I swear the rewards were better than that. Maybe we weren't just getting the final milestone. Maybe we were getting like 5 or so before that. I don't know. I feel like I remember it being better. That's smart to do, Nick, if you're close to it. I wasn't anywhere close to another, or like I didn't have a way to get to the next prestige level. Plus, like, I just do these instantly, just, you know, when they're fresh in the YouTube feeds. It was fighting Ghost, I think, right? In that case, let us use... could use Punisher, that could be fun. Let's just use Iron Man. There were more milestones too, but it wasn't anything good. Man, why did... why do I remember them being better? That's so weird to me, man. Because I swear it was, like, super worth it. But now that you're talking about it, I think you're right. It was an exalted crystal. I don't remember what I got from that. I think I actually got a 7-star. Maybe I have gotten something from an exalted. I don't know, man. Maybe yeah, maybe I did. I wish I could remember. What's up, Egg? Also, welcome in, Puffy. Someone in your alliance just left? Yeah, sure, you can invite me if you want. Why would they leave an alliance with, like, a Bastion player, dude? That's embarrassing. As long as they weren't force left just so that you could invite me. They leave on their own accord. I don't want you to kick anyone just to make room for me. I wouldn't feel very happy about that. Okay, how do the nodes change here? I think it's just you get stuff after you use a striker. Yeah, okay. And then we have Archangel, Iron Fist, Patriot, Hulk, and then Rags. He wasn't doing AQ? Rotro. Admittedly, I forget to do AQ sometimes. I may need reminders. Okay, man, if I had a nickel for every time I've gone, this quest, I'd have a lot of nickels. Getting close to 3 strikes, rip. No better alliance in this game than with the GOAT, yeah. See, I feel okay. WAP was the first person to ever invite me to a different alliance, I think. Or he's definitely like one of the first people. I don't know. But also he is like a Bastion, so it makes me feel cool. Oh, that's right. Puffy does need an alliance as well. Puffy, a great resource, really is the official Kabam Discord. There's a lot of people that like headhunt in there. And then if you really need to as well, Reddit is a good place. There's like a Reddit page specifically for looking for alliances. Okay, Iron Fist, Gonna use Sentinel here. And we're gonna go for a special 3 and get a full heal. Or at least, that's the idea. 25k? Oh, I'm like, I'm barely there. I am barely there. Not by much. Also, guys, if you could go ahead and drop a like on the stream, that would help me so much. We have 27 people in here right now, according to my statistics. If we could get all of you to drop a like on the stream, that would set a new record for me for live streams. And that would be, like, super awesome, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna actually kill him before I get to a special 3. My plan is gone. It's cooked. Yeah, oh my gosh. I didn't think I would do that much damage after the Furies. Oh well. RIP. Your prestige sucks. Yeah, I have a lot of low prestige rank ups too, man. Or like lower end. Maybe I'll just take like high evolutionary up to rank 4. I don't know. I think the Serpent and Nefaria are kind of saving it a little bit. Or Jean, probably. She has pretty high prestige too. Oh, Iron Patriot, Iron Patriot. I used Yondu for him in the classic difficulty, I remember. Let's use Arcade. I think. We'll use Hulkbuster. Why not? We are so close to... I think we have one quest after this. We have the Mystic one. Oh, boy. Okay, cool. Heavy applies shock, which is good for the node. A really long shock as well. Oh my gosh. I know I want a heavy chain in a corner, but I suck, so I can't do it. I'm sorry, Charles. Forgive me for being a bad gamer. I mean, it doesn't matter. He was hitting like a freaking freight train, though. Oh boy. Alright, now we just have Hulk and then Hulk Rags. And then what's the boss here? Oh, it's Green Goblin. No, I still have 2 more quests after this, actually. Man, these are like slow going, huh? Part of that is my own fault, but still. Let's use Warlock. Hello? There it goes. We're probably on pace to like finish stream at like the normal time, honestly. I don't know if we'll have alt time. Dude, do your special, please. Please? I'm gonna get hit with it because he's just being stupid with it. There it is. I knew it. I told you. You're not a bad gamer. What a time for me to read that message, Charles. I just knew it was gonna happen. The AI, when they're just stupid like that and will not throw anything. Every time. Oh my gosh. Now, I meant to use Sentinel Special 3 earlier tonight. I already used Sentinel, but he did a lot more damage than I thought he was going to do, and I kind of killed Iron Fist a little quick. What kills me is I like totally predicted that happening too. I was like, this is when he's gonna throw it, and it's gonna be in like... Okay, whatever. Don't. Oh, he's unblockable. He didn't have a shock. Dude, why? Ugh. Warlock shock does not last very long. I'm actually gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. That was so sad. Oh, he's Zilla. I mean, it was the special 2 that got me killed. Yeah, that was big sad. What a time to not have a shock, huh, boys? Oh, he's totally unblockable. Oh, he's still unstoppable. I thought it was gone. Oh, it's not my night, guys. It's not my night. I need to lock the heck in. I'm playing like so bad. The sun was in my eye for that one, for sure. Time to restart the whole quest so I can do it revivalist. It's chalked. We're cooked. See, why couldn't you have just thrown the special like that? Like, that was so much nicer. Okay. We're in a much nicer spot now. We're good. Man, that was way harder than it needed to be. Oh well, we got it. We got our chat. I need to max out my 6 stars, my tech champs. Alright. Well, let's go. Let's turn on the easy mode filter real quick. the champion that did this entire quest for me in Classic. Okay, I have never... It might be because I'm using, like, my computer headphones. But I had no idea Hulk Ragnarok, like, growls like he does. Like, I know he makes, like, grunts and stuff. But he's, like, full-on growling, man. There's, like, a weird grumbling growl thing. Alright, perfect. Hulk Rags as a 7-star would be dope, yeah. Dude, I like Hulk Rag. He's kind of fun. He could be a potential banquet champion. I don't feel like he's like super busted either. I don't remember who I used for Green Goblin. I'm gonna be honest. I think I just used like Venom and just ignored pretty much everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Elder difficulty is like Crucible in the way that you have to switch champs in between each fight, but it is not at all like it's fully, because you don't get healed. Crucible will heal you in between every fight. If this did that, it would be like far easier. And I never thought I would have level 5 potions in my overflow. Thank you, Daily Super. Yeah, the shot gives him face me, yeah. I feel like I remember this Green Goblin just kind of died. And I don't really remember why. That's really nice. That one usually hurts me a lot. That's right. It's because if he gets the regen on him, because there's a node that makes the regen do like inverse or whatever. Yeah, that's an easy boss. I do like that. Planet Hulk is one of your favorite Hulk comics. I have never like read a comic before, but I've read about like the Planet Hulk comic. That just seems like it would be epic to read. I think Hulk is definitely one of the best Marvel characters out there, honestly. I don't think he's like altogether my favorite, but I really do like enjoy the Hulk. I enjoy characters, and I mean, I guess you can technically say this about like any comic book character, but I like characters that just get super cracked out OP. And like the Hulk has basically infinite strength, which is really cool. Venom or Vox? I like Venom more than Vox. Vox is a great champion though, a lot of utility. Man, now we get to use 5 energy per tile. My goodness. This, I think, is the science quest, right? Yeah, there it is. There it is. All right, we'll try and save an Incinerate Immune for Carolina. We'll probably use Candiferia there. Okay, cool. High Evolutionary. Let's do it. Actually, wait. Let's actually maybe not. Do we have to fight a Chavez? No. If we had to fight America Chavez, dude, High Evolutionary kind of dunks on Chavez. So that would... Alright, let's see how we do here. This fight might be a long one. We might not finish healthy. Oh no, we do get the benefit from the node. I know it kind of makes sense for like his rotation, But I do kind of wish High Evolutionary put up his like box with his special 1. It's kind of annoying having to farm to the special 2. Especially when the AI can just do that, where they don't respect the box. See, like, I didn't really get huge box value there, which is kind of unfortunate. That's alright. The node is giving us insane damage anyway. It just hurts a lot more to lose the box. Because that's where a lot of your damage can come from if the AI just doesn't want to hang out in it, right? And then you have to build up to another special 2. Spider-Man, Hulk, and Wolverine. All very popular characters. That's why I have 1 million Spider-Man characters. Gladiator's strength is higher than Hulk, as long as he thinks he can win. But can you really quantify that? Because isn't it kind of like they're both infinite? At least that's like my understanding. From all that I know. Excuse me. I really just don't know her special animation at all. Oh, that's unblockable if she's in the sunlight. That's right. Oh well. What is the champion I think that is overhyped? Man, I actually don't know the answer to that question. I feel like a lot of champions that get hype like are kind of deserved. Hey, I dexed a little bit of it that time. Slurp some health back before we end this fight. Why not? Gladiator is more powerful the more confident he is. If he's fully confident, he's one of the most powerful. But also Hulk is more powerful the more angry he is. So, I mean, yeah, I guess it depends if we're talking base or not. I would still put Hulk, I think, over top Gladiator. I know, like, his confidence, like, I feel like you could eventually, maybe you see Hulk get pissed off enough to where he's, like, super cracked out powerful. Maybe Gladiator has, like, a split second where he thinks, holy F, can I actually win? Bang, confidence shattered, you know? Because, like, the Hulk has, like, that big, like, intimidation factor on him, you know? At least, that's like how I feel about it. Wait. Oh, there was no champion switch? What? I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. I guess I gotta use Count Nefaria again? Sure. Why not? That's what happens, Kabam, when you put teleporters in where they don't need to be. Take notes. That's actually hilarious. I have so many Furies, look, 23. That's my goat right there. Your bias in Hyperion solos. I mean, they're cool champions. I really think they're dope. Like, they were definitely, I think, maybe taking the blueprint for Hulk, how he gets his strength, and trying to flip it with, like, a different attribute. Like, how Hulk gets, like, pissed and gets stronger. Gladiator gets more confident and gets stronger. You could also make another champion who gets, like, the happier they get, they get stronger. They could do all the emotions. Why not? Why not, man? All right, who is reverse control immune? I don't feel like dealing with the shenanigans. I forget who all is. Who here is reverse control immune? High evolutionary probably was, huh? Oh well. Or maybe I just don't worry about it. Hulk can be with the synergy. I don't know if anyone here is reverse control immune. Yeah, that's a good point, Nick. That's a good point. I can definitely see that. But I will only concede the teleporter there. Or if it's like the random chance kind of stuff. Where it just like can happen. I don't know if anyone here is reverse control immune, actually. I don't think so. Let's just take in Piggy. I'm sure I'll get a message after I already made the change that I could use somebody here, but it's okay. Spider-Ham will just hang out and have a good time. We'll take less degen damage too. Come on, buddy. No, I messed up. I suck. Dude, I know it's gonna come, and I still missed the reverse control. Mcoc should be? You would think. You would think with, like, the ultra genius that he is, you know, he would kind of be able to figure it out. Oh, that was close. We were just getting deleted. Hulk has also defeated Hyperion. Is that like a situation though where, like, I feel like in the comics there's always like one point where another champion defeats another, even though it's like total BS. Like there's the comic where like Punisher, I think, kills like the entire Avengers. And the way he kills like the Hulk, if I could be misremembering, because again, I'm mostly reading it through Wikipedia. Not mostly, I am. I don't know if I've ever read a full comic in my life. Sorry. But I think he just shoots Bruce Banner. He doesn't even shoot Hulk. He just shoots him when he's Bruce, and for some reason he dies. Because of reasons. You know, like sometimes it just happens. It's all about who writes the comic. Absolutely. I mean, you can ask like a bunch of different comic book writers what they think of the Sentry, and they'll all give you a different answer. Like, according to the creator, he'll be like, okay, he is like a reality warper. Other people won't maybe say the same thing. Like, it's just a bunch of different things. Throw it, bro. Oh my gosh, I dexed. Controller, what are you doing? I hate everything tonight. I'm playing so poorly. Oh well. You just had to throw the special. That's all you have to do. It's still all you have to do. There we go. Man, I was just trying to, you know, get some health back with my simple Joe Fix-It life. he's gonna go to special 2, isn't he? Nope, we're good. Alright, we're chilling. I don't know why I wasn't throwing my special 1. I forgot that's gonna, like, apply the weakness. Oh yeah, look at us getting health back now. I should have done that from the first time, man. No one to blame but myself. Good thing I'm biased. Okay, well, I mean, we still did regen health. We are back to a full yellow bar. That's why I like Joe Fixit. Shout out to Lee Boyce, by the way, who got a rank for Joe Fixit. Hopefully he's still in here. Sorry I did not do him justice. Forgive me. Alright, we have Ronan. For this fella, let us use... Let's go with the anti-venom here. Why not? Yeah. In actuality, Thorn Hulk shouldn't actually be a rivalry. That's true. Unless, well, unless... I guess no, there's no unless, because we're scaling his attack infinitely. Right? I was gonna say, like, I mean, once, like, Thor is, like, a Herald of Galactus and has, like, the Odin Force and stuff, I mean, that's pretty juiced. But technically, like, based on our own criteria, he shouldn't really have a chance. Because of infinite power, basically. He's the god of thunder? I thought he was the god of hammers. I'm just kidding. I made that joke last night. Don't laugh. No, seriously, don't laugh, guys. That was a horrible joke. I was just quoting a movie. There's nothing funny about it. Are you god of hammers? Bang! Man, anti-venom is so fun to play. I just like using him in, like, questing content. And unfortunately, we're kind of caught up on that, you know? He would have actually been excellent if he was awakened for this Joe Fixit. Because of all that special 1 damage. Odin. Let's, on this one, go with, where is, I don't really want to use Sentry yet, but Captain America, I don't really know how to use him on offense. Yeah, let's just use Sentry, why not? He gets that bulwark. If we drop down from blocking too much of the special 1, we can just throw our special 3. Hulk is powered by the one below all? Oh, I didn't know that lore. I thought he was powered by science. And gamma radiation shenanigans. Is that a recent development? That he's, like, powered by, like, basically the anti-god, it sounds like? Because I know the one above all is, like, basically God. It's like technically like Stan Lee, isn't it? Or something? They kind of wrote themselves in as God. Something like that. Gamma is part of the one below all? Oh, now we're just inventing physics? I'm here for it. I love your guys' conversation right now because I have zero idea what's actually happening. Come on, Joseph, fix it. Thank you. That's his full name. Power scaling. Yeah, I follow one of the Reddit pages I like to go to is r/power scaling. It's so funny over there, man. It's there's some entertaining posts. People trying to like downplay like certain anime characters or like it's just fun. You guys should go take a look at it if you are an avid Reddit user. (2018) Okay, so that's been a thing for a while. I'm surprised I wasn't aware of that. Maybe I went on my like Marvel Wikipedia binge way earlier, or way earlier than I thought I did. EMP modification. Gross, that kind of hurts. Oh well. Alright, I Doom. Kind of an annoying defender. Let's go with the Overseer on this one. I don't really know if he'll do good or not, but whatever. You really want Hyperion in live action? That could be fun. I kind of don't know that it would happen. I think it would be too hard to like separate that character from Superman in people's heads. Like even though they're not the same. I don't know. That's kind of the feeling I get. You know, this fight might really suck. We'll see. We might be able to do a pretty good burst here. So many special attacks. Oh, that has a stun. Missed the decks. And I'm playing like garbage tonight. I'm sorry you guys have to watch this. I dex that like 80 times in a row, I swear, and then I just choke. Oh, I'm excited to see where they take the X-Men, Nick. Is there one like scheduled to come out soon? Like an X-Men movie? Can we all just also admire the amount of damage that my Overseer is currently putting out? Oh my gosh, dude. I was barely in range of that. That sucks. Would I kill? Yeah, we're gonna go for it. No, we won't. Brother, the power gain would give him a special 3. Did I see a content creator made a website for Marvel? Like, for this game or like Marvel the company? Because I've seen mcoc.gg, if that's what you're talking about. I have indeed seen that. I hate you, iDoom. Get your butt out of here. Kushala, Allah. And then... Oh, man. Wait, no, that can't be the name. Is that real, Caveman? I don't believe it. I don't believe that for a second. Okay, maybe I do believe that for a second. Using iDoom for Human Torch when he's Incinerate immune. Or Human Torch for iDoom. You could still use Nova Flame. That would still apply, Tim. That would probably do pretty good, I would imagine, actually. It's real. Huh. Let's go, Ant-Man. Yeah. My goat right there. Time to do no damage. My science roster still notoriously needs help. In fact, I hate using Ant-Man so much, I'm gonna boost. And I'm gonna need that guy's leg. Yeah, you would get a lot of smolder charges from the node, I think. He would go down pretty quick. I still think her animation is like one of the weirdest things to me. How there's like that invisible hit. All right, now we got the Furies. Now we got the Furies, chat. I take back everything I said, man. You're an absolute unit. Total beast. It looks like you in an airplane? Wait, what does that mean, stud? Do airplanes normally have lava lamps? And LED dinosaurs? Oh, boy. Mordo. How'd I get Furies? I throw a heavy attack because it applies power stings. It converts your pin particles into power sting. And then you get that from the node. From the node. Actually, let's try She-Hulk. And then I'll heal up a little bit. She's a 6-star. It'll be a little cheaper. Again, I really need to like max out these 6 stars. I hate using resources for them though. That's my main issue. Oh, that really doesn't reach. We're just gonna be like that, huh? I love how Mordo's AI is like so broken, you can literally just walk up to him in a corner and have him. Like, look at that. Look at, like, in no fight should that have worked. None whatsoever. But Mordo's AI is so committed to holding the block. It's actually silly. It's ridiculous. I hate everything about Mordo. Oh my gosh. So ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Champs, when they refuse to throw specials, get special 3 from power gain, for sure. Honestly, it's not a bad idea, Wolverine, but I'm at the point where I have so many 7 stars I want to rank up that I don't know what to do with it. If Hyperion's AI was like that, we'd be cooked. It'd be so over. Man, EMP modification really kind of hurts. I guess I could have looked ahead and used more like buff immune champs later on. But I don't know. I guess I just didn't really think about it. I can't remember. Is Hulk buff immune? I don't think he is. I know Leader is buff immune, isn't he? Or maybe I'm wrong, actually. I thought he was buff immune. That's why we can't have PvP? I know, dude. He's throwing special uns? He was after... Like, he wouldn't have been, though, if I wasn't using She-Hulk. I mean, he was still kind of refusing to. But She-Hulk has the like, pseudo-taunt per Fury that she has. So that was kind of what was helping us out there. Spot is buff immune. I don't know how to play Spot, though. Oh, well. Nice hoodie? Thank you, Fab. You're eating pizza? Dude, I'm jealous. Enjoy it, though. I am kind of glad I'm using these resources, though. Use shock immune? I could do that, yeah. I don't have a lot of shock immunes left either, to be honest. We'll be okay with Spot, I think. I have zero idea how to play him, but we'll figure it out. We'll probably do enough damage. I'm sure. Look at how many times he can punch, dude. Like, I know he's like a stretchy man, but why can he punch so quick? I know you let him hit into your block, right? And then you go like untouchable or whatever. And then I think the damage comes from the special too, no? Oh, Spot's only buff immune, by the way, if he's in his, this thing, huh? If he's in his untouchable. Am I doing BGs? No, we're doing the other difficulty right now. Oh my gosh, he's gonna get a special 3, isn't he? Nope, we're good. EMP modification do be hurting though. I don't know if he resists a block break. I actually don't know. Genuinely don't really know how to play spot. Is this going to take me past his mine? I hope so. Needs to be awakened for the big damage? Alright. Well, we'll probably die before we get him down then, but we'll whittle him down. Or he'll just throw a special 3. No, we're good. Spot was a champion I just didn't own for a long time. Anti-Venom gets regen on block if he's awakened. Okay, turns out you do resist the heavy attack. Doing them for the quest? Oh, I will be doing those, yeah. Yeah, the event quest I think you're talking about. Yeah, the rewards in that are too good to not get. As much as I hate doing battlegrounds just out of like sheer obligation. Or like necessity, I guess. Oh, the special one is where the buff immunity comes from. Yeah, I know Spot. I know Legacy really likes Spot. I think Brian Grant pulled him actually once, and like Legacy got on call and kind of taught him how to use him. I'd be really interested to see if he still uses him though. It's funny when you're dexing right up against the screen. Dude, my A button stuck there. That was actually super not my favorite. We might be able to get a solo. It's that stupid EMP modification, man. How dare I have dexterity? What a grave sin I've committed. I guess I should probably like dash forward in between that. He has him at rank 4. Oh, so he probably does still use them then. Dude, he would have had this Maker dead by now, that's for sure. Ouch. That's probably going to kill me when I go over the mine, huh? Nope, not quite. Oh my gosh, we got the solo. Let's go. Holy moly. That was ugly. Yeah, Yusafa, he's the one who spends a lot of... He's got a lot of money. He's like ranked a lot in... Or I don't... Yeah, I don't know anything about him other than I know people say he spends a lot in this game. Okay, what do we have to do now? Thunder gains and energize passive. Okay, cool. Well, that's gonna bite for Hyperion. We'll probably use Scorpion for hype, honestly. We'll use Silk here, I guess. No, No, let's use Quicksilver for funsies. Why not? He's retired U.S. Air Force. Got you. Good for him, man. I've heard mention of the interview style kind of videos he has. I've never myself really turned one on though. Accept it? I will a little bit. I'm kind of busy doing EQ. Look at that. Deleted. Absolutely deleted. MSD and Cantone episodes. You watch those. So the volatility interview. What do they talk about? Is it just like anything MCOC related? I'm genuinely curious. Trying to think, do I actually want to use... Yeah. Let's use I-Bomb. I don't think Loki's randomly poison immune. Pretty much that, right on. Damon, how you doing, man? How's it going? It's going good. I played better MCOC in my life, that's for sure. But we're making it through. We're burning a few revives, but it's been overall pretty good. Okay, is he like not parryable or... Okay, there we go. There's a parry. Hit him with the Sonic the Hedgehog move. They're talking about that. Yeah, I'm unfamiliar with the subject myself, but yeah. Oh, you lost your Warzone tourney? Dude, I'm bummed to hear it. Hey, sometimes the circle doesn't pull your way, man. If there's one thing I've learned about Warzone is like, you can be like the most god tier Warzone gamer on the planet, but if the circle doesn't bless you, sometimes there's just not much you can do. Sometimes there's just not much you can do, you know what I mean? LOL at my Scorpion with like a 3-star relic. That kind of stuff would tick me off, dude. I'd be like throwing like 10 kill games. Plus, I mean, more than that sometimes, but like... And then all of a sudden the game is like, yeah, actually I'm going to make you like trek across the Gobi Desert real quick on this rotation. Good luck. Sucks to suck. Sorry about it. Figure it out. Yeah, Summoner Fest is going to be awesome, man. You know what might be fun? I don't know, like, if I could do it. I don't know, like, the logistics of it. But it could be fun to, like, watch party that, dude. Fire up the Twitch. Or, like, even YouTube. And we could all just watch Summoner Fest together. It was only a scrim. I mean, you treat everything like the chip, you know? You're off to bed? Hey, have a good night, Charles. Why not both? I don't know if I guess I could use like Streamlabs, but I don't want to reset that up. I don't know, just an idea. Maybe I'll do that. I'll kind of see. I mean, maybe I'll put a poll out about it tomorrow or something if I remember. We can see if people would be interested in that. All right, Mr. Centurion. Centurion. Alrighty, what do we want to do? What do we want to fight this guy with? Should we use Joaquin? Dude, I kind of want to use Joaquin, chat. What do I use to stream? I use OBS. I know if you want to multi-stream, a lot of people use Streamlabs just because it's like free and you can stream to YouTube and Twitch. I just don't really like going through Streamlabs. I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah, why not? What would be really, like, blessed is if I had another rig. That would be nice. Yeah, Restream is one I've heard of as well. Come on, throw it. Yeah, Restream is, like, free to 2 platforms at a time. Man, my A button is super sticky tonight. It's so weird. I don't know why it's like as inconsistent as it is. But it just is. I don't really have anyone I'm rooting for though, Nick. No, anyone in the USA, because I'm a homer. Which is like half the people competing, I think. So anybody that is from the good old America, that's my vote. I tweeted about it today, actually. Have I done the incursions again? I have not yet, Fab. Nope. I have not. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I don't know, man. I just, like... I still feel like I've too freshly done it, like when I did it on the alt account. It would be kind of fun to see Legacy win. I know he's not American, but it would be kind of cool. Just because he didn't initially qual, I would just want to see all the insane amounts of salt that would be on the internet as a result of that. People would be so upset. They'd be like, dude, you only won because the people that were before you didn't go. When that would be like the anti-proof, or like if he were to win, you know? No, I fudged it. I like the choppy animation style that goes like along with Spider-Man. But dude, it throws me off, man. Is he just gonna die? I think he is. I didn't even need a heal. When you stream, I've thought about streaming to Kick. I just feel like there's still not a big enough audience over there. There's a lot of like big streamers signing deals with Kick, but that's because they're just getting the money off of the deals, honestly. I don't think that there's like a massive audience over there. Although you could make a decent argument that that's the reason to go there, right? Because it might be easier to grow. Stonehenge is super chill. If he's from America, he's got my vote, dude. I'm just gonna take Mutant. I don't know, man. Okay, we have one more quest, guys. And then we'll finally be free. Finally be free. And I think this is the Mystic quest. No, it is... It is... Oh, Falcon. Alright. Any, like, super crazy fights? We have Phoenix. That might be a Nico fight. Other than that, I don't think there's anything super crazy. Cool. Wait, who was the first fight? I'm stupid. Falcon. Oh my gosh. Okay. For Falcon, let's go ahead and we'll bring in Mcoc. Should I? Yeah, I gotta do it. You guys know it's like a ritual at this point. I have to use Mcoc no matter what at some point in the Mystic Quest. So let's just get it over with right off the rip. We'll probably take a lot of block damage, and that's okay. And that's okay. I'm excited, dude. Do we know who is, like, going to be, like, casting the Battle Realm Brawl? Like, who's going to be the announcer guy? Dude, if I was there, I'd volunteer for it. I totally would. Maybe it'll be Brian. It could be Brian Grant. That'd be super hype, actually. He just comes out with like a giant belt. Puts it on the pedestal for the winner. Let's go. We get them Furies. Dragonfight was last time? Oh, you changed your profile picture. I don't think I watched Battle Realm Brawl last time. I think it would be cool if it was like a really well-known, like, member of the community. Like YouTuber. Or streamer. Imagine, I'm actually right now in Canada. I was lying to you guys. This is my mobile streaming setup. You think so, Wolverine? Maybe. I don't know, like, if you were working for Kabam, I don't know that that's reason to go as radio silent as he did, though. It's all kind of weird, man. Because, like, how hard would it be, like, to say, hey, I'm working at Kabam now, I'm not going to have the time to stream anymore. Or, like, I feel like that would be an easy thing. I think it would be super cool if he was, like, a commentator. The only downside of that is if he hasn't stayed up to date in the game, he wouldn't have a lot of insight to offer as far as the fights. DLL would be cool. Any sort of champion designer, like having them on the casting panel could be good. I think that would be a little bit more professional. Because they would have a lot, like a very deep, intricate knowledge of the game. And if it was a champion designer too, they could be like, you know, maybe during downtimes, they could be like, fun fact, during the development of such and such champion, we actually almost made their entire kit this way instead of this way. Like, that would be really cool insight to have, I think. And they could totally do that too. I don't think it would be anything like... I think you could do that easily. Maybe he's ill or got I mean, he's like a huge part of the community. It's not surprising that, like, that happened, you know, like it did. Let's go Ebony Maw. Like I said, I was always fully expecting some sort of Brian Grant reemergence, whether it was like Summoner Fest or at the end of some sort of Kabam livestream. I totally expected that to happen. And then when it happened this last livestream, I was very not surprised by it. But again, like, if I were working for Kabam, I would just tell you guys. Like, I would just post it. I'd be like, hey, it's not like there's, like, a top secret, like, Kabam job. Like, we know who the champion designers and stuff are. So, like, I don't know what would have to be so hush-hush. And, like, I don't know. I don't want to, like, theorize too hard on it, because ultimately it's, like, none of my business. At least, like, that's kind of how I feel about it. But it is, like, it is interesting. And it, like, definitely begs some questions, I think. I personally always been of the belief that I think he just probably got burnt out on the game. Like, I think there was a reason he played it fast and loose during the crystal opening event. He was always a guy who would save crystals. It was very out of character for him to open a lot of those crystals. I think he probably had planned to, like, leave or, like, go on hiatus for a while. That's my most likely guess. Because, like, the dude was about as avid of a streamer as I am. He would play a lot of arena just like me, and, like, some days I feel like I don't know. I still love it personally, but, like, there are some days I'm like, man, I wish there was, like, more content to play today or something. And I could see, like, he'd been around, like, almost since the beginning. I could see how after that long it could take a toll on you, you know? That being said, again, the like, mysterious thing is that he just disappeared, like, without giving any sort of reason. Like, if I wanted to take a break from this game, I'd let you guys know, right? I'd be like, hey guys, this is boring. I'm gonna go play something else. That's, like, it's the secrecy over everything is what really, like, kind of makes me start to wonder, you know, a little bit. And who knows? Maybe he'll, like, return. It's hard to see, like, with how he played this game. I genuinely don't know if he'd ever want to play MCOC the way it is now. Like, I feel like it's just so much more pay to win than it used to be. And that was never his play style. So I don't know. But, like, if you're taking a break, I don't know, like, Kabam, I can't imagine they would put something in your contract to be like, yeah, you can't. Oh, wait, can I get a rank 4? Wait, I can rank 4 somebody? Dude, I have not been paying attention to rank up mats, chat. Holy cow. Anyway, I can't imagine a world where Kabam would be like, no, you have to sign this NDA. You can't tell anybody. You just have to disappear from your YouTube channel, which is, like, a huge source of income for you if you want to come work for us. That just seems kind of crazy to me, man. And I just have a really hard time seeing that happening. I don't think he said that, Caveman. He said that he wanted to be a game dev. That's well known. And he has made it pretty open in the past, at least from some live streams I've been in, that he's applied to work at Kabam before. But again, like, see, that's what makes me think, like, he would just tell people if he started working for Kabam. Because he's applied to work at Kabam before. Like, people know that's something he's wanted to do. Aw, bummer. She's at 2 bars of power. Big sad. Oh, she's dead anyway. We're good. Maybe he had a kid or something? That's, like, probably one of the more likely scenarios. Like, if there was a top 10, that'd be a funny video to make. I wouldn't want to do that. That would be kind of a... maybe attack on his privacy a little bit. Top 5 theories of why Brian Grant disappeared. It is a mystery of our time. Yeah, can't knock him down too much. Got it. Got it. It is a mystery. I just hope he's doing okay. And from, like, his YouTuber friends that he does talk to or does still have contact to, they've always said that he's doing just fine, so. I like to, I don't know. As long as he's okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with, like, I mean, you can, like, retire or, like, quit YouTube. There's nothing wrong with that. And I don't think you necessarily owe anybody an explanation. Do I think it's, like, you should give one? Yeah. I'm definitely interested in, like, the reasoning, but... Because, like, dude, if I was going to have a kid, right? I would just say, hey, I'm going to have a kid. I won't be able to stream for a while. Is there anything inherently difficult about that? I don't feel like there is. Like, potentially, there's a much more nefarious explanation. Maybe somebody, like, God forbid, tracked down where he lived and there was, like, threats on his life or something. I mean, that would be a huge deal. And then have to uproot and move or something. And I probably wouldn't want to divulge something like that. But I don't know, man. Scamman found an alliance? Good, dude. I'm glad you found a home. Glad you found a home. When they're struck with an armor buff, they can inflict shock. Dude, Nico is such a beast. Oh, I know I say that all the time, but she's a beast. Okoye? Oh, this could be fun. Did I ever meet Pep 1000? No. I haven't met any sort of YouTuber or streamer, Damon. I'm not in the group quite yet. But no. I've had a couple of the big dogs in stream a couple times. Legacy raided the channel once. That was fun. Good time. But no. Do I know who he was? It sounds familiar. Like, I know I've definitely heard the name before. Could be a witness. Yeah, that's true. If there was, like, any legal part of that, they definitely would tell him to not talk about anything like that. MSD was in here. MSD might have been in here, like, twice or so. We have gotten MSD in here. I'm trying to think of the other, like, big namers. We had Brian Grant in here. He was just undercover. I'm just kidding. Been friends with many of the big guys for years. That's cool, Damon. Those are cool friends to have, man. I will say, like, you guys know I don't watch a lot of, like, MCOC YouTubers. That's why I'm, like, pretty limited to, like, only really knowing a lot of the bigger accounts. I mean, since I've been streaming, people will mention names. So I've learned since then. But, I don't remember what I was going to say. I don't remember what I was going to say now. Yeah, that is cool to have him. Who am I fighting? Oh, Okoye. All right. Where? There we go. Still waiting on Seaton, though. You really only watch me now or Rich the Man? Hey, thank you, Wop. That means a lot, man. I do like to think that we have a really good community. I think it's only a matter of time until this channel gets a lot bigger. Oh, he invented the pet method. Okay. That I have heard of. Yeah, Saitama's been in here a few times. Saitama's been in here a lot, actually. Yeah, the PEP method was like peak confirmation bias, man. You got Pep to try the game back again in June. Dude, that's a shame he didn't like come back and stick around. Dude, I think this game, like, as much as it's got like all of its flaws lately, I do think it's come like a really long way. I think there are a lot of good things that MCOC has done that they deserve credit for. Like, bottom line, like when you break it down, I'm opening crystals a lot more than I ever used to, which I enjoy. There's like been some quality of life things, like the FPS change was huge. There's been a lot of good things, but they're kind of outweighed by the bad, unfortunately. Which is really sad. I think like Ascension Dust was really nice too, just so people didn't feel like their 6 stars were like useless. Like, increase in spending events, yeah. That has been a big deal. The spending is pretty aggressive. I mean, that's every Netmarble game though. At least the ones that I've played. You log into the game, there's a pop-up right in your face telling you about the most recent deal that's going on or wants you to buy the deal. They just have mini events all year round, no matter what. Like, one of the other games I play is 7 Deadly Sins, Grand Cross. I don't really play it anymore. It's just I log in to collect the daily currency. I should honestly delete it. It does nothing for me. But anyway, that's beside the point. There's like champions in that game that are like super OP, and they're called festival champions, and they'll be for like your like holiday events and stuff like that. But they got to a point where like almost every single new champion was a festival champion because of some event going on in the game, and it became like a huge point of contention for everybody. And that's kind of where MCOC is going, to where there's always something going on. There's always like some sort of event. And there's not a lot of people that are big fans of that. And honestly, I don't blame them, you know? I do not blame them. Let's go with... Let's just use Jug for this. Actually, you know what? Let's use Werewolf by Night. That could be fun. Yo, Garvey, how you doing, man? No, I have not heard of Big Blue, Damon. Have I faced the Fury bug in the skill quest? Sometimes you don't get Fury when you stop the evade. I have seen that, yeah. I was just like chalking it up to something in it, like a champion's kit that I wasn't aware of. But now that you say that, I definitely did notice that. I am a little bit disappointed with how bugged this EQ is. Especially when like so much of it is cut and like paste from last month. Come on. And then there's also... Sorry, I like lose such a train of thought when I'm fighting. I still need to get better at commentary while I'm playing this game. It's something I practice on a lot, actually. But now there's also the bug where just like randomly there'll be champions without nodes, which is actually hilarious. And then the science quest, there's a teleporter instead of a champion switch on the lane. And so you get to use the same champion twice in a row. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Oh my gosh, I have like chewed through energy refills like crazy. Turtling, get an armor up. Okay. Nimrod. Who do we want to use for you, big guy? Let's go with Black Widow. Clairvoyant would be a good shot here, I think. Wiccan might not be too bad either. Let's just use Claire, though. I wanted to save her for heals, but it's fine. We'll just use, like, Diablo or something. She'll just be really nice because we'll have basically constant Nullify up. She gets a Nullify charge, essentially, every time her opponent is immune to a debuff. Nimrod is immune to our first 2 debuffs, which is going to be really nice. And you play 3 per heavy, so she can kind of, like, build up really quickly. Gonna steal some power here, get some Furies. Probably get some more Furies, honestly. Throw out the special 3, get rid of his protection. The eternally slow moving. Okay, we'll probably be with okay with like 8 Furies. That should be a lot of damage. Yeah, baby. I will say, if those shocks hit you, they hurt quite a bit. Wait, he left the server? Okay, I wasn't even arguing with him that much. I posted like 1 message, but like everyone else was like defending you so hard about it, WAP. I jumped in with like a chaotic neutral a little bit, I feel like. I was like, because like at the end of the day, I don't think it's an exploit. I think it's obvious using common sense. That wasn't how they intended the event to go, but they worded it and designed it that way, and so that's how it went. You miss Cade? Is that another YouTuber that left? Guys, I don't plan on leaving anytime soon, by the way, so buckle up. If you're new here, by the way, if you could please like the stream. I want to break my like record, please. We have 26 people in here right now. If you guys all thumbs up that bad boy, that would be fantastic. And then subscribe. Please, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500. We are ever so close. Especially if you enjoy the stream and you don't want to miss another one. I occasionally upload videos. I'm not as good at that as I hoped that I could be, but I find myself taking a lot of time to edit videos because I want the content to be great for you guys. Oh, he's a Twitch streamer. Got you. I actually monologued and forgot I'm fighting Purgatory. Okay. You sly dog, you got me monologuing. Let's, America Chavez. If I can... Yeah, there's not a lot of people that stream this game on Twitch. Known for After Dark streams? Hey, well, that's what we do here, man. You can check in game if you want to see it, Nick. You can just go to the completed events in like the event tab. If you want to look at like the full like top 20 or so leaderboard. But I'm sure WAP is happy to brag and let you know that he absolutely dunked on everyone. So much to make. Dude, Bo Nix did horrible. That's actually so bad for Bo. Do I have a plan for the rank 4? Honestly, I might make a prestige rank up. Which is like super freaking boring, but I kind of might. Oh, you're talking to Nick, sorry. I also can get a rank 4. Or you're talking to WAP. Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place. But yeah, he already ranked Bastion. Freaking absolute goat, by the way. I love me some Bastion. Let's go with, let's see, we have Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Grill. I don't know, man. I'll just use, like, Rintra, I guess. Yeah, why not? Oh, the leaderboard is gone now? That's odd. I feel like that should have stuck around for a little longer before it, like, disappeared. It, like, had barely been up for a day. Unless they took it down because there were, like, some cheating shenanigans going down that they wanted to not bring attention to, maybe? Finally an MCOC streamer? Hey, you come to the right place. Welcome in, man. We stream daily, by the way. Well, mostly daily. I don't stream on the weekends, but that's an exception to the rule. All right, crit, crit, crit. Ah, we got it. Let's go, Rintra. That's the homie right there. B-Dizzle is the GOAT. Oh, thank you, man. By the way, in case you're wondering, this is the official Bastion title holder from the last event. The Egg MCOC, aka Call Me WAP. Aka one of my top moderators. Honestly sucks. Nobody streams on the weekends. Hardly anyone does. I mean, I've thought about it before, Caveman. Maybe one of these days I'll try it just to see how the reception would be. I just think, like, I don't know. There's a lot. Like, I don't know that I could be as consistent on the weekends. Like, the weekdays are great because, like, that's not when my family really does stuff. But, like, dude, it almost feels like every weekend I've got something going on, whether it's, like, some family get-together or whatever. That's a really short time to keep the leaderboard up. Ooh. I hate fighting Misty Knight. We'll try and end it as quick as we can, then. Actually, wait. We could use Sorcerer Supreme, maybe. Yeah, why not? We'll give that a shot. Thinking of doing the weekend MCOC streams? Well, dude, what would you do then if I started the stream on the weekends? Then we'd have to go to war with each other. I'm just kidding. That would be fun. You want to go to war, Balake? We can go to war. Dude, I hate how, like, actually annoying Misty Knight is. Like, low-key, one of the more annoying defenders in the game. Just because, like, her evade feels so inconsistent, like that. It's her high cholesterol team, B-Dizzle. Oh, thank you. No, Caveman, I hope you never leave me. I don't know what I would do without the puns. I honestly, I look forward to them every single stream. Aw, no crit there, sucks. There we go. What? Caveman, what the crap? Eggs? That's one I've never heard. Eggs cause autism? What the heck? Oh, there you go. That's the plan. No, WAP, we funnel, like, we funnel viewers to each other. That's the play. I send people your way, and then you send people my way. Alright, we need a miss counter here if we can, ideally. Do I have anyone that counters miss? Don't think I do, actually. That's kind of a big sad. Man, there's not really a miss counter in the Mystic class, is there? Unless I'm, like... Maybe Tigra does when she's in, like, her one mode thing. I'm actually not too sure. Huh. Well, whatever. It's fine. Let's go with, Man, I mean, I don't really know how to play Tigra, but we'll use Tigra. Why not? What could go wrong? You're a newish player. You got a 6-star Okoye and Spider-Woman. You put everything into them, like Awakening Gems and 6 stones. Keep hearing that they're getting nerfed. No. Like semi-nerfed, but no. You're totally fine. Those champions are still insane, and they're going to carry you a ton. I don't think that's a waste at all. Spider-Woman's nerf is like a slight downgrade, and you can make an argument that it's even a buff, potentially. She's largely going to be playing the same, and then Okoye won't be touched. She's already... Her bounce period is come and gone, so... Okoye is still insanely good. Probably one of, if not the best skill in the game, and then Spider-Woman, one of, if not the best science in the game. So, definitely great investments. You're gonna shut down the chicken industry? Oh, Spiral. I actually didn't know Spiral was Falter immune, to be honest. End by raiding the channel. Dude, the raids on YouTube kind of suck. There's like... On Twitch, you can actually send your entire audience over. I don't think that feature exists in YouTube. You just have to kind of like link the channel and pray. Oh my gosh, I missed the reparry. That's so sad. Dude, I don't know if it's like I'm just like making things up tonight, but it really does feel like the AI has been way more passive than I'm used to. Oh, that hits no matter what because he's in his mode. Whoops. Oh, it's like you have to have it enabled? Are you sure? Because like anytime I've got raided, I've like went back and looked at that channel, and usually it's just like, here's a link, guys, go click on it. So I don't know, man. In hindsight, Tigra not the best for this, but that's okay. Oh, rip wop. I think that happens to a lot of people, man. Honestly, I'm just not even gonna really try and play Tigra like you're supposed to. I'll still do this, though, because you definitely can. That'll be pretty good damage, I think, yeah? No, that wasn't too bad. So it can be done, huh? Yeah, I have yet to see it. Maybe I'll, like, investigate that after stream. Regardless, I think, like, the way that you raid is easier on Twitch. Twitch does a lot of things I wish YouTube could do a little bit better. They just, like, Twitch can't hold a candle to YouTube as far as, like, channel discoverability, I don't think. Like, I have streamed this game on Twitch, like, a few times. You just don't get the views. Like, but I switched to YouTube instantly, like the snap of a finger. There was a lot of new people. The YouTube algorithm, at least when it comes to this game, I think mainstream games, it's like Fortnite and stuff, it's hard to get noticed on either platform. Like, if it's a really, like, populated game. But if it's a smaller niche game like this, most people are consuming it on YouTube already. So you're more likely to end up in the algorithm on YouTube, in my opinion. 26 likes, almost 30? Holy crap. Guys, we have 27 people in here right now. If you haven't yet, please do give me a thumbs up. And then if you're new here, please do subscribe. I know YouTube won't technically tell you sometimes that you're subscribed. It'll just, like, pop my video up in the algorithm. So if that's the case for you, just check, make sure you're subscribed. And then if you're not, subscribe. Scribe. Alright, hopefully we can heal a little bit with Karnak. Karnak, probably the most dangerous champ in the game. Look at that, like, absolute aura farmer right there. Like, did you see that? Dude just stands there. Like a baller. He knows he just threw, like, the biggest special one on the game in the entire game. Yeah, this is good. We're getting pretty good HP back. I actually really enjoy playing Diablo. His Nullify is, like, ridiculously good. And then also you slurp the special one and you can just, like, get health back. Which is really freaking good. Especially if you run the recoil masteries. This is what I'm saying, like, champions like this, like, in the event quest, or, like, you know, long-form content, where you have to switch champions, I guess, without getting a heal. You need to, like, tactically use your healing champs. You know, like, I could have used Diablo, like, so many times earlier, but I wanted to wait until my HP was low. Alright. I think part of the issue is you'll be watching an MCOC streamer on Twitch, and then they'll say, hit like and vote in this poll. That stuff's on YouTube, so it's like, okay. Yeah, I don't, like... I think, like, the emotes and, like, some of the, like, extra, like, add-ons that Twitch has are really cool. Like, you can get, like, certain overlays that will overlay your stream on a certain game. And if you're confused about an item or something that streamer has, you can hover over it. It'll tell you what it is. Like, there's really cool, like, stuff like that in Twitch, which I wish YouTube had. And it just isn't there. But, dude, I just... For this game, it's just... YouTube is so much better, man. Also, I'm actually stupid. I had to check 8 times. I'm fighting a Mcoc. Get it in the noggin. Who do I want to use for Mcoc? Let's use Kushala. And then the boss is Lizard, so we'll probably just use Mole Man. How am I playing with the remote? Brian, I am playing on the PC version of this game. That released... Oh, shoot. Almost like 5-6 months ago? Was that how... No, was it that long ago? It released a while ago. But yeah, the PC version of this game, that's why it's also like big screen and the graphics look really nice compared to some mobile builds of the game. Which I'm really happy about because I've always wanted to stream this game. I've played it since release. And I just didn't like have the hardware for it. Man, Kushala just destroyed that fight, man. Yeah, Caveman. Yeah, I think that would be the only avenue for Twitch to overtake. And like, I think YouTube is like, you already are kind of like looking for like highlights or like, I fought Ares with Groot, stuff like that, you know? Like you're looking for videos like that you wouldn't really get the opportunity to view on Twitch. Yeah, it's really kind of hard to get used to, Brian, but honestly, I really do enjoy the experience. There's still like, I'm still like infinitely better, I feel like, if I play on my phone. Well, maybe not infinitely better. Definitely noticeably different. Actually, I don't think I want to use Kindred either. So anyway, once you get used to it, it's pretty good. I want to give you the Scarlet Witch relic. Let's use Wong. What is happening? Okay, that was weird. I really like it though. Sometimes there's like some input delay, it feels, but you kind of get used to it. Alrighty, we're almost to the boss. Mole Man is going to be a little tricky though. Or at least he can be. We'll see how it works. Ooh, that was crazy risky. Okay, well, not the prettiest, but we got him. Man, Wong does some damage with those Furies. Wong is a champion I need to practice more of. But he's probably, like... I love how versatile he is. And his damage can get pretty nuts. Alright, we have a Lizard. We're just gonna use Mole Man. He did try streaming on Twitch. Oh, I didn't know that. Before 12.0, the audience for this game has just always been on YouTube. Only streamed on Twitch for a few months. Yeah, it felt like it was kind of just like banging your head against a rock. Like, I think... Not, like, I think, like, it's just... all the big streamers are here. Like Caveman was saying, if we wanted any hope over on Twitch, they would all have to move over. And, like, their audience isn't big enough for, like, Twitch to care. It's not like they're gonna like give a contract to them to stream a mobile game. They've already got much bigger IPs. I actually don't know what his special 2 does. Oh, I'm rooted. Nice. Oh, I was still rooted. Nice. Okay, that time I wasn't rooted though. Alright, well, I can confidently say I have no idea how Lizard works. But I was able to fight him the exact same way I did in Classic mode, which is use Mole Man and Profit. No, he makes fights so easy, dude. When Mole Man works, he just works. And he works in a, like, he's just kind of old reliable, you know? He can do a lot of things well. Shrug, counter evade if you really need it in a pinch. And bleed damage through the nose. Alright, that should be all the Elder difficulty. Donorama. Yep, and then Classic as well, unless it's like magically bugged, but it doesn't appear to be. So. Cool. Well, I'll take that. Let's go open some stuff, chat. Let's go see what we can get here. You don't need my help. Excited? Yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah, I hope so. I'll do that, all that stuff after stream, though. Let's see. Do we have anything that landed in the main crystal area? All you guys that have watched Brian Grant play this game, you are well aware of a crystal stash like mine, though. Viewership used to be split. I don't remember a time like that. Although I can honestly say, like, during the time that I used to watch Twitch, I never once, I think, ever tried to watch this game on it. So I'm not really super familiar. Ooh, I didn't want to dupe him. That sucks. I wanted to get a different minion. Oh, well. So I'm not really familiar with how it used to be back in the day. It's definitely, like, outpaced now. It has no shot, I think, at, like, coming back. Opening those. Sorry, guys. I'm just opening all the, like, boring stuff, and then we'll get to the juicy stuff. Truthfully, I don't know why I hold on to these catalyst fragments. I guess because I'm, like... I don't know. One of these days I'll open them. I'm sure. Did anything land in the special tab? It did not. What's this for? Oh, I get the next milestone. Hey, a 6-star 3 to 4. Nice. I don't even know who I could use that on. Used to have a crystal storage like that. Crystal Crown is crazy. Thank you. Yeah, it's just this game punishes you for opening resources, man. If the inventory was infinite, I'd be totally down to open anything. But the fact that there is a stash, like an inventory limit on things, and things can expire straight up just before you can even use them, it's just so not worth it to open crystals if you're, like, to this point, I think. Even if you pay for, like, bigger storage, it's kind of not worth it. Okay, we're opening you, because you do nothing. And you win nothing. Good day, sir. You win nothing. Okay, we're going to have 3 7-star basics, it looks like, if I can do math right. No exalteds. Tier 3 class alloy. I don't know what I'm looking for here. Mystic? Okay. That's not too bad. Dude, no shot. I'm 50 7-star awakening gems away. Hold on. Can I... Is there... How do I get more of that? Oh, hold on. Wait, is that going to be... Sorry, guys. Side quest. Because I don't want to buy... I want that gem. But I think if I double up on the incursion rewards, I'll get more, right? Is it in any of these selectors? Maybe I won't. Oh, no, I do. I get 500 more. Okay, I'm not gonna open that tonight then. That'll be another day thing. Radiant Store, yeah, that was my plan, but I'm gonna be able to double up on the incursion rewards, so it's fine. It's fine, guys. So I'll just have that like a different day. Okay, let's get opening then. I don't want to drag you guys along for too long. I'll pop the 5-star because I don't really care about it. Winter Soldier Relic, nothing crazy. And then that will give us just enough for another 6-star battle cast. These are huge. There's still a lot of these I don't have awakened. The one we're not looking for is the Venom battle cast. That one is maxed. Max 6 on it. I would like Mr. Sinister. That would probably... Ooh, that's a really good dupe, actually. I think that's the first time awakening as well. Yeah, dude. That makes it so much better. That's a big battle cast pull, actually. I still want Sinister, though. Or like, I don't know if I have a 6-star Hulkbuster relic. I could use that as well. I'm still shocked how long 6-star battle casts have been in the game, and I don't have all of them. The Gamora dupe, is that new? It's pretty good if it's new. It's not. Dang. I'll take extra SIGs, though, I guess. That could be prestige in the future. If it isn't already. Okay, and then we gotta go wave 2. It's still kind of what's new. We'll pop these. Hey, some new ones. I like that. I think Terrax looks kind of goofy, by the way, in the StatCast profile. I don't know if anyone else agrees with me there. I can't remember. There's like a character who's a robot that he kind of reminds me of, and I can't remember the name of him. But it's like from a movie or something. Still don't have the Jugs relic? Dude, that one's actually one of my favorites. You're Kate with relics. Man, speaking of Kate and relics, though, the damage difference when she has the Winter Soldier relic is bananas. Oh, man, we're so close to another 6-star StatCast. Oh, well. Most of your MCOC audience is toxic. I've had to carefully cultivate the audience, Damon. You can't be... Like, one thing I discovered pretty early is if somebody's going to be toxic in the chat, even though you're... At least for me, right? I don't know how big your YouTube channel is, but it's not worth it. It really isn't. I mean, it's an extra viewer, but eventually someone will replace that person. Like, I've had to ban a few people. And I'm not saying you don't do that. I've just noticed you have to really kind of nip that stuff in the butt. Yeah, sometimes you gotta get rid of the weeds to let the flowers bloom. And, dude, my community is awesome. I mean, some people will say some edgy things here and there, but I really love everybody in the chat, by the way. Thank you guys for being in the stream. I love you guys. Okay, I think we're to the 7-star basics now, guys. Okay. It's like a chin in his mouth. Yeah, it looks goofy, Shane. There's just something wrong about it. Okay. I actually have to go use the restroom real quick, guys. Type your guesses in the chat below who you think I'm going to get from the final 7-star basic, okay? And if you get it right, you get your own personal crisp high 5, and that comes with a guaranteed, unconfirmed boost in your crystal luck, okay? So type your guesses below in the chat. Lurkers that do be lurking, man the keyboards. Let me know who you think my final 7-star basic crystal will have, all right? I want to see some guesses when I get back. Also subscribe and like. I'm a sellout. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Diablo, Titania. Man, I'm surprised we don't have more. I'll let these spin out, though. You guys have time to guess, still. You have time to guess. I think I'm going to get an arcade dupe. I'm feeling arcade. Who am I hoping for? Oh, yes. You're new to the stream. Oh, my gosh. We have been hunting Spider-Ham for, like, I kid you not, maybe 107 star crystals. Damon Plays, you just subbed? Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Hey, Walrus also guessing arcade. I love to see it. Also, welcome, The Rock. Dwayne Thomas himself. Dwayne The Rock Thomas. Flash Johnson. Havoc? Dude, I'd be down for Havoc. That would be a first-time dupe. Come on, man. I do not have Spider-Ham. Nope. He is my white whale. Gotta be the worst thing ever, man. I really like Power Sting like playstyles. Dude, why is it always War Machine? Why is it always War Machine? How many SIGs is he up to now? Nat SIG 80. Unbelievable. I hate it, dude. He's Dwayne's. Nice, K-Man. It's your new YouTube you made recently for MCOC? Nice, Damon. Alright, we're to the final one. Here's what I don't want. Like, I have been very fortunate. I have almost everyone in the Titan pool but Spider-Woman. If I pull Spider-Woman before I pull Spider-Ham, I don't know if I can justify ranking him up, man. Just got arcade trolled. Yeah, Kabam likes to tease. Now I hope we don't get arcade. I'm come on, man. Come on. Just the final crystal of the stream. We've got 27 people in here right now. The stream has been awesome. We've been through the blender on a few fights. I feel like we deserve a Spider-Ham at this point, don't you guys? I like, it's been so long, I don't even know what I'll do if I ever see the pig actually on the spinner. But I'm like not expecting it. It's never going to happen. He's not real. He's not in the game. Colossus dupe. I don't even know what that does. It's a first time awakening though. I'll take it. Nobody guessed Colossus, I don't think. Nope. Dang. Yeah, he just doesn't exist. I genuinely don't believe Spider-Ham is in my crystal pool. Like I can't explain it. It's so bad. It has been a while, Dwayne. Happy to see you, man. What do I do? Do I need to write a strongly worded letter to Kabam or what? What do I do? Gotta open the dailies. You know exactly where he is. Wolverine, I wanted to save these for Banquet. Should I, though? You know what? I believe you. I think you're right. I think Spider-Ham will be in my dailies. He'll be in my dailies 1,000 days from today. Not today, though. But hey, we got 5,000 more shards. So, I mean, it's not... Oh, and some units in there. It's not the worst thing. Hold on. Can I put together another basic? Can I get us there? I've done this a lot lately. I might actually just be out of Battlegrounds currency, but that could get us there, maybe. Let's check. Battlegrounds. Oh, we could definitely... Let's see. We could definitely get another basic, chat. We're doing it. We're doing it. It's not the move, really. This is a stupid waste of your Battlegrounds currency, but I'm so upset. We got a War Machine. I can't... Like, I need something better. He'll be in my dailies someday. I hope so, Brian. It's like MEM. I don't know who that is. With Nefaria. Dude. That sucks, man. Not having Nefaria. I don't know what I would do. He is far and away right now my favorite champion. You give my... Oh, thank you. Dude, we've been blessed by the egg himself. No doubt in my mind this is Spider-Ham. You need the pig too? I hope he graces your roster as well as mine. I am ready to mark a tally on the fact that I will not get Spider-Ham from this. This is like what gambling looks like. This is what a degenerate looks like right here. This. I can't stop. I will not stop ever. I need Spider-Ham on the roster, man. And I just know I'm going to pull him. And then my first Titan of the next cycle is going to be Spider-Woman. I'm going to be crazy mad. Oh, it's going to happen. Oh, I can't win. Dude, it's not even like it's like some other cracked out champion. Gilly is already, she's Nat Sig 80, man. Kabam employees in the chat, shame on you, okay? For getting me addicted to opening 7-star crystals. Shame on you. Me on FanDuel every weekend. I know the feeling, Shane. Oh my gosh, it's impossible. This champion is not in the game. If this is a Spider-Ham, I'll be pissed. Okay, it's not. We're good. We're chilling. Imagine the poeticness of that. It's because I spin instead of pop? Spin to lose? No, no, no. That's not true. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I think I'm cooked. I don't think there's any other way that I can make a 7-star happen for you guys. Wait. What's the math? That'll give me 6K. Dang it. I can't even get an Exalted Crystal, which are like notorious for also giving me nothing. Right? Like 1,500, that'd be 3,000, 6,000, 7, 8. Yeah, I'd still be short. Dang it. I hate everything. Porker Popper, not Spider Spinner? Oh my gosh, you're right. Trying to get through Act 7. Just keep on trucking, dude. I feel like it gets a little bit easier after Act 7, honestly. I have no other way to get a basic right now. Like, I can't even afford... I can't even afford one with Radiance. That would be... no, I can't. I couldn't do that. I could never do that. I could go hurry and do the incursions. Guys, I'm going crazy. I'm trying to like brainstorm how to get another 7-star crystal. It's just not possible. Ah, I'm missing the butt. Dang. Considering starting a third account? Got nothing to do? Yeah, I mean, that's why I started my alt. I endorse it. Let's go open that other minion crystal at least. Maybe we'll get ridiculously lucky. Where is it? Actually, I need to open these first. There we go. We can... What if we get Stealth Suit Spidey here, guys? That would be a crazy way to end the stream. And totally not lame, like getting a guillotine dupe. Okay, it's a new Sentinel bot. I'll take it. Your alt has no content. That's the struggle, dude. That's the struggle, isn't it? Well, dang, guys. I'm sorry I wasn't able to pull through for you. Look at this just, like, really depressing... It's just not a good opening at all. Emma Frost, War Machine, Colossus, Guillotine. I mean, Guillotine would be nice if it was, like, a first-time dupe. But it isn't. Like, oh my gosh. Just, like, stinker after stinker after stinker. What does his Sig ability do? Doesn't that make his, like, armor up passive? Oh, he gets, like, permanent armor ups. I mean, that's really good on Colossus. I'll take that, at least, I guess. Nexus for the win. About to do a 9th rank 4. Nice. Oh, speaking of rank 4s, good reminder. Dude, look. If you want me to open the Titan Nexus, what do I have in the video description? I actually don't remember. What did I? $40. 40 US dollars. 40 USD. And I will open the Titan Nexus. That is my ask. Okay. Who can I... 7 stars. Rank 3. I can rank up Cole. High Evolutionary is the prestige play. I don't want to, but I did rank him up to rank 3 to eventually rank him up for prestige. My heart, like, if I rank up High Evolutionary, then my next rank up can be, like, made with my heart. I'm gonna do it. I just... His prestige is so high, that's really gonna, like, make up for my lower prestige rank 4s. I'm just gonna do it. I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna go. I'll get another rank 4 like sometime soon. And to be honest, like, he's kind of easy to fight in BGs, but like, he's still probably gonna get some kills, honestly, or at least eat a ban. I know I'm a psychopath. I actually can't believe I just ranked forward the High Evolutionary. Unbelievable. He's not even that high sig, I don't think. Yeah, he's like high-ish. We got Nico to max sig like today, by the way. Oh boy, what does that rocket my prestige do though? Probably raises it a little bit. Oh yeah. Yeah, that gave me like 150 or so prestige. Which doesn't seem like a lot, but it is when it's an average of 30 champions. You took Serpent to rank 4? Yeah, I did my Serpent to rank 4 not too long ago. He's max sig. Let me just nom nom some 6 stones. Jean Grey has pretty good prestige. If I could get my Onslaught awakened, I mean, I could sig him, I guess. Or like a Awakening Gem. Okay. How big of a prestige jump? Yeah, it was like I was like barely 25k. So it was like 200, I think. 200 something. That's definitely a pretty sizable jump. And that's going to make up for like my Mole Man being so low because he's not awakened. Venom is just a low prestige champion. You've never had to fight a Serpent? Should you be scared? There's some pretty good counters for Serpent in the game, Brian. There's some pretty good mystics that can handle him. If you don't have anyone that really can handle him, though, then he can be quite the annoying defender. But you shouldn't see Serpent in, like, story quests. I don't even know if he is in any story mode quests. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe, like, the newest ones. But you shouldn't run into him for a long time unless you're playing Battlegrounds. He's a really common player, or champion in Battlegrounds. And if you find that you're struggling fighting him, you can just ban him. No big deal. So, and if that's something you're like, you find yourself really struggling with too, like further down the road, you can always ask somebody in the Discord if you have any good champions that they'd recommend for him. Speaking of which, guys, if you're new to the stream, in the video description below is an invite to my Discord server if you'd like to join. Serpent and Jessica at the rank 4. Yeah, that's good prestige, Semio. Shathra Onslaught, Silk Photon, Yelena, Serpent Enchantress, Spider-Man, Bastion. Those are all really good rank 4s, Damon. Really good stuff. Now, who is... I mean, this is now far down the line. I kind of want my next rank 4 to be... I feel like Cole would be... He's, like, fun, and he's, like, the logical choice for, like, Battlegrounds. But I think I want my next rank 4 to either be Kindred or Bastion. Maybe some Rintra. I really use Like, I love Rintra a lot. And, I mean, I would like to rank 4 every champ here. I think those are just probably my top few. Maybe Onslaught if he gets awakened, which, like, I can awaken him right now. I just don't... I don't know, man. I don't feel like I use him enough to really facilitate burning an awakening gem on him. And I might hold it to see what we get for Banquet. I mean, Sinister would be the smart play for an awakening gem too, because... Or at least he would have been before, but now he's going to go into the basic in December. So... Anywho, oh, I think that's going to do it for today's stream, guys. Tomorrow, what should we play? You know, maybe there's a chance I do an incursion run tomorrow. If not, we might just be pushing story mode on the alt account. I've been really feeling the alt account lately. As far as we know, the second person was at like 10 million Walrus, if I remember right. So, yeah, we'll kind of play it by ear. Who knows? Who knows, man? I think I do probably want to play on the alt. If we do, we'll either push story or we'll just play the incursion again. Wong as a rank 4? Dude, I would like to rank 4 Wong. Onslaught, Silk, Serpent, Thanos, Thing, Domino, and Bullseye. That's awesome. The alt account is insanely stacked right now, Wolverine. Absorbing Man, Hulkling, Hercules, Kate Bishop. It's actually bonkers, man. The alt account got super blessed. We have Human Torch on there too. And I'm like, I would be jealous of my alt account if somebody else had it. It's gonna make doing the run a lot easier though. Pushing up to Valiant and stuff. But anyway, I think I'm gonna end the stream. Sorry, I kind of got distracted. Anyway, thank you guys. If you're new to the stream, we had a lot of new people today. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy our community. We enjoy having you here. Please do like and subscribe the video. And come back tomorrow and join us for another fun stream. It should be pretty awesome. Don't really have much else to say. Everybody give yourself a crisp high five. Thank you so much for being here. Give yourself another one. Just for fun, I guess. I don't know. You deserve it. I really have appreciated the support on the channel the last few days. So thank you if you have been a part of that. And have a good rest of your night or a good rest of your day, whatever it is for you, wherever you live. And I'll see you guys in the next one.